Hello everyone, welcome to the Movie World channel. In today's video we're going to talk about the recently released movie Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Before moving on to the video, I would be very happy if you subscribe to my channel and like my video. Let's get started. Friends, we first saw Black Panther in Civil War. The character had an important role in the movie and was well introduced. I also enjoyed the character's solo movie, great costumes, energetic music, and Chadwick Boseman's acting made me happy. Also, the villain of the movie was better than in Marvel movies. The villain thinks that Wakanda, which hides itself from the world because it has high technology, should not do that anymore and wants Wakanda to open itself to the world. While this is a good idea, after a while the movie turned into a classic Marvel movie and failed to become one of the best movies of its kind. Nevertheless, from the moment the movie was released, it became a very important cultural film. After the success of the first movie at the box office, the second movie was immediately confirmed, and then we saw the character in Endgame and Infinity War. Black Panther will most likely lead the team in future Avengers movies, but just months before filming on the second movie was set to begin, we learned that Chadwick Boseman had lost his long-hidden battle with colon cancer. The actor, who did not tell anyone about his condition except a few people, did his best during the filming, despite being tired. Due to his illness, after what happened, Ryan Coogler, the director of the first movie, decided to shoot the second movie despite everything. He originally wrote the second movie thinking Chadwick Boseman would inhabit it, but Coogler quickly changed that script and made T'Challa's sister Shuri the focus of the movie. The second movie in the series, Wakanda Forever, was released on November 11th, 2022. The movie lasts 2 hours and 40 minutes and tells us two different main stories. In the first part of the movie we learn that Black Panther is dead. Normally in Marvel movies it's not a big deal when characters die because they are easily brought back, but in this movie Black Panther actually dies. The events also affect T'Challa's sister Shuri, who is dedicated to science and thinks she can find a solution to everything. In the first movie, the energy of these two characters conveyed a lot to the audience. In this movie we see Shuri alone and most of the story is about her grieving friends. I felt a little strange watching the mourning scenes in the movie. After all, the actors had really lost friends. These scenes must have been very challenging for them. The second part of the movie introduces the character Namor, who also played an important role in the first version of the script. I understand that's why the movie is so long. Normally the story would be just about Namor and Black Panther, but now it's about Black Panther and Namor's death. Friends, this movie is different from Marvel's recent works. Especially at the beginning you get the impression that you are watching a normal movie, then the movie turns into classic Marvel action. In Black Panther 2, these scenes come towards the end of the movie. Those expecting classic Marvel scenes will probably get bored in the first 2 hours of the movie and won't care about the action at the end. Those who like the seriousness and calmness of the movie will get bored with the action scenes. I was very bored at the end of the story and thought that the whole movie was a funny and quick resolution of a serious story. Of course, this is not the only problem with the movie. Although the movie is serious at the beginning, the story does not flow smoothly. Sometimes so much time is spent promoting the next Marvel movies and TV series that it's hard for a movie to continue the Marvel story, introduce a new villain, and say goodbye to its main character. So it is difficult for the movie to be very good. Although I like the character of Ironheart, I didn't find it very logical to include him in the movie. He was just thrown in without introducing the character, and the character is already very strong. By the way, I didn't like the character's armor, and some parts of the story move very slowly. So what did I enjoy in the movie? The costumes and the music were great, especially the music, which made me extremely nervous at times. The way the character Namor in the movie connects to the story, it was very beautiful. Namor is the king of an unknown land underwater. So somehow our friend gets in touch with Wakanda, and the movie tells us an interesting story of colonization. I really liked the underwater scenes in the movie, friends. I would be very happy if you like the video and subscribe to my channel before going to the spoilery part. As you know, the movie starts with Western countries looking for the mineral elsewhere because Wakanda won't give them vibranium. Then a ship finds vibranium outside Wakanda and Namor's men kill everyone on board. Then Namor goes to Wakanda and tells them what happened. Namor says that there is a scientist with the technology to search for vibranium and that the Wakandans must find this scientist and bring him to him or bad things might happen. Shuri and Okoye then decide to go to America to find the scientist and bring him back to Wakanda to protect him. This scientist is Riri Williams, a university student. While our friends are trying to take the character to Wakanda, Namor's watermen come and kidnap Shuri and Riri. I don't understand why Namor wants to kidnap Riri. She found the vibranium probe for a mission, and the CIA stole the plans before she realized Namor kidnapping Riri won't change anything. Maybe there is something I missed in the movie. I would appreciate it if you write in the comments if you noticed it. I also found it ridiculous that Namor declares war on Wakanda at the end of the movie, but immediately agrees to unite with Wakanda after losing the fight with Shuri. On the other hand, it was nice that Shuri wanted to kill Namor to avenge her mother's death, but then gave up. In fact, the movie introduced the character here, trying to show the differences between Namor and Shuri. Friends, I am not at all happy with the way things have turned out. There may be something here that I am not seeing. I would appreciate it if you write about it in the comments. Thank you to everyone who subscribed and watched the channel. See you in other videos.